Well, hey, welcome back to Dotson's Adventures. I'm Kenny.
I'm Tony.
Uh, we'd love for you to like, subscribe, and share. And on this episode, we're going to discuss the Blue Ridge Music Festival schedule release and who we would see if we was attending, and who we suggest you see. We normally go and have been before. But this year with COVID and stuff, we just ain't able to make it. Used vacation days other places. We did hold on to our Louder Than Life, and we will be at Louder Than Life. So with that said, this is the bands that we recommend you see, at least mine, and then we'll give you her thoughts on it too. We're going to start with Thursday. And the very first band would be
Pulses.
Pulses. We would be there because it's, like I said, it's the first band. We would recommend going over to see the first band, getting the day kicked off bright and early. But we'd also suggest you leave early to get to Islander. We've seen them a few times. We enjoy their show. You have anything to add to that?
That's who I would pick for sure. There's three of them that's right at on that same time, 12:45 that day. Forever We Roam and All Good Things. I don't know. We haven't checked those bands out before, but I do know Islander, and we do like them. So yeah, I would go to see Islander.
Yeah, the other bands we would, if we were attending, we would have already looked them up and did our research. We always do tons of research before we go to festivals to make sure we see what we want to see and who we want to see, and music that fits our likings, which we like to be able to sing along to everything, not scream along. So next, I would also suggest Slaves. They seemed like they had a good song, and we could sing along to a lot of their songs when we was watching some of it today on YouTube. Spirit Box would be next on that. Heard a lot about them on on Octane. They got crapped on by Limp Bizkit, and they're canceling of their tour. So go over and support them, show them some love, buy some merch, help them guys out. They're from the Great North, Canada. I'm betting touring around here is waiting on festivals has cost them a little bit of money. I bet they've had the quarantine coming and going from Canada. Got anything else?
A lot of people like Texas Hippie Coalition, so they're probably going to get a big crowd over there. That's at 2:00 on the Monster stage. But yeah, I would go see Spirit Boxes, and Soulfly is also playing around that same time. They get a pretty good crowd. They actually just got added when they replaced. No, they just got added. They didn't replace anybody. They just added them they didn't replace anybody. Guess they had an open spot still, and they put them in there. So yeah.
So that would be three big crowd drawers right there, or at least portions of crowds being split in different ways. So you could probably get to wherever you want to for either one of them three bands, I'm guessing. Then I'm going to go with Alita's Way is next on the list. We saw them a few times. They've been through some different lineup changes, but it's the same lead singer coming at you. So if you like their songs, what you hear on the radio,
same voice.
Satellite radio that is, because regular radio don't play them. So yes, if you want to see them, go check them out. Or if you just want to tell somebody you've seen a band that's named after a prostitute from Mexico, a whorehouse, at Leader's Way. Then I would suggest From Ashes to New, especially if you're a Linkin Park fan. They've got that kind of rock rap, two lead singers and stuff going on. And then for me, we would have lunch. I've scheduled lunch in at this time because
After From Ashes to New,
yeah,
that's a late lunch.
yeah,
That's 5 o'clock when they come on.
yeah. You better eat a big breakfast before we leave, babe.
Yeah, that would be. I'd at least get a snack somewhere up here after Islander.
Yeah, probably some ice cream
Yeah,
in
between
the future.
Islander and Spirit Box, it's 12:45 to 2:40. I would get as a good snack then, and then I could eat dinner after From Ashes to New.
We usually just try to eat one time. She'll snack. I try to just force it not to, but eat one time while they're there, so we cut the cost down.
It's expensive.
Yeah, but I do drink a lot of sodas and waters while I'm there, a ton of them. And then I'd go see Black Label Society, and I'd watch it all the way to the end because I want to hear. What's the song?
I don't know.
Oh man,
Which one you like?
yeah, the big hit.
I don't know. I'm sorry, but I'm not that much of a Black Label fan.
Yeah, evidently I am not either. But I do enjoy the first album they put out, and can't think of the name of the song. I'm blanking out. So if anybody knows, help me out. Then we'd head over to POD. She likes POD real well.
Yeah, POD is actually singing their whole Satellite album in their entirety. That's probably their best album to me. So yeah, and that starts at 8:10. Black Label was at 5:45. So yeah, you could see all of Black Label and then head on over to, actually it's 6:10. You wouldn't be able to see all of POD. I can't see. I need to bring my glasses in here. It's 6:10 for POD, not 8:10. These are yours.
They are mine.
Woo! Yeah, I can't wear those. I'll bring my glasses next time. There's after POD.
I would suggest leaving POD early, too. Just you're getting there late. You're only getting a small portion of them in between. But that's what I would suggest.
Yeah, it depends on how big a fan you are. This is just what we would do. Yeah, I'd go see Skillet after that. Or, you know, I'm not that big of a Day to Remember fan, but there are a lot of fans that like them. But I would go see Skillet, and then I would leave there and early to go see Hailstorm. And then I'd probably catch a little bit of Breaking Benjamin. And they have a note on here on their schedule that Breaking Benjamin, this is the only festival performance for them of 2021.
Only festival on Breaking Benjamin?
Yep, their only festival performance is at Blue Ridge. You trying to find that song?
I am trying to find that song. Hoping you'd keep talking.
I'm done with Thursday. You want to move on to another day?
Stillborn.
Or you got something else?
Stillborn is the Black Label song that I thoroughly enjoy, but obviously it slipped my mind. Yep. Sounds a lot like Ozzy singing that song, by the way. Yes, she would go see Skillet. We'd probably be there early. I don't know if they're going to have the dueling risers that they normally have.
The violin players.
Yeah, the cello and violin players.
Yeah.
Make sure you say hi to Todd because he'll be over our front row watching that. That's his favorite band. And then Hailstorm. Definitely, we'd probably cut out early to make sure we get to Hailstorm.
Probably watch their whole set.
Yeah. And then we watch Breaking Benjamin. And then we'd peace out. We'd probably peace out a little early. Avoid some of the traffic. Get ready for the next day. The next day starts out early for us. It would be Stitched Up Heart. We enjoy them a lot. We've seen them locally a few times.
I'm going to get my glasses. Keep them entertained.
Well, I'm going to do some magic now. Yeah, we enjoy them. Mixie, she puts on a good show. We enjoy all their band. She's a Star Wars fan too. So, fellow nerds, if you want to see Mixie and talk some Star Wars stuff, which I doubt if the bands are going to be mingling with this age of COVID right now, social distancing, and they want to be able to tour. They don't want to have to take 14 days off in the middle of their tour. I can just tell you that now. We went to Blackstone Cherry last night, and we were hesitant to try to even say hi to any of them, afraid of COVID. We don't want to interrupt any of theirs, and we don't want them to interrupt our daily lives. So I've just talked about Stitched Up Heart, getting it started early.
Yep, 12:15 Stitched Up Heart, and then go to non-point 12:55.
Yep. Make sure you got your bullet with your name on it.
Non-point always gets the crowd really going good at festivals.
Yeah, I'm betting there'll be a big crowd there. I don't know who they're going against.
I don't either, but they're a good festival band. They really get the crowd jumping and stuff. And they're early too, 12:55.
Yeah, that's a shame they're coming on that early.
Yeah.
They've been doing this thing for a long time.
They should be at least at the 3 or 4 slot.
Yeah. And then we'd probably see Fozzy next. Go over and see his Insane song.
Yeah.
Jericho, if nobody knows, he's a former wrestler, and when he's plotting around on stage, he looks like a wrestler too.
He used to have a jacket that lit up, and he was pretty flashy.
Big dude still. Muscle bound. Still wrestle, I'm guessing. And then after that, I would suggest Gemini Syndrome. We saw them a few times, and they were probably one of the Rebellion's highlights for us years back. They really put on a show, and then just it was electricity in the crowd. You know, you could feel it that day. So I would suggest seeing them. They've got a new album out, new song on the satellite radio. Dig it a lot. And then after that, I'm going to suggest lunch. What time's lunch today, Tony?
Gemini is on at 3:10. So that probably is good. You can go to Asking Alexandria is at 4:25, so you better eat quick. I don't know what time Gemini goes over. They don't really give ending times, do they?
Well, it ends before 4 o'clock.
4:05 is the next band, so it'll end before then. I don't know if they give them 5 minutes or any. How much do you think they give them to set up the next?
15, 20 minutes.
All right, so then Gemini is probably going to end at about 3:45ish, 3:50. So you got a little bit of time before Asking comes on at 4:25 for lunch. Depends on how long the lines are. Sometimes those lines can be outrageous.
Sometimes you just got to send your wife and get the food.
Or your
just hold her
husband.
spot.
Or your husband and let your wife sit down and rest.
Sometimes you got to flip her for it. But yes, I would definitely check out Asking Alexander. Their last 2 albums are outstanding.
Great.
And then they also played some of their older stuff, so that brings in the older crowd as well. It's a good mix, and it looks like they're playing a 30-minute set, 40-minute set. So I don't know how much you get.
I don't know. The next band on that stage is at 6:10, so it could be an hour.
Yeah, but it's not blocked that long. So anyway, after Asking Alexander, I would suggest you catch Fever 333.
Definitely. Even if you don't think you're a fan of their music, because we're not a fan of all of their music. I like a few of their songs. They're real catchy and stuff, but they are so entertaining.
Yes.
So.
Yeah. He crowd surfed in a boat. He crowd surfed in a box.
I was saying a box.
He crowd surfed just by himself. The guitar player climbed a scaffolding rig out in the crowd, played from out there.
He's constantly climbing up real high places and jumping off.
Yeah.
He is gonna break a leg one of these days. He scares me to death, but it entertains the crowd and they love it, so they keep doing it.
Yep. And then I would go with Rise Against. And then I would also hang out there. I'd also hang out there for Rob Zombie. And I'd call that a day for me. Well, let's hear it.
We're going to have to move on. That's going to be tough. Rise Against and Atreyu is at the same time. I would prefer Atreyu over Rise Against. So that would be an issue. And then I Prevail is at 7:25. I really like them too.
So we would probably be seeing Atreyu, not Rise Against.
Unless you split it, went to one and then hurried up to the other.
If we were going to split it, we'd be splitting it between Atreyu and I Prevail then.
Yeah, I hate when they do that. I know they ain't got a choice, and it happens to a lot of the bands we see, but man, that's tough when you got to choose like that.
So you got any other things you was disagreeing with me?
No.
Offspring there?
I wouldn't go straight. I'd go catch Offspring or Motionless in White.
Oh, Motionless in White.
Yeah.
I skipped right over them. Yeah, I'd probably go from we done discussed Atreyu and I Prevail to Motionless in White. I skipped over them.
Yeah, I'd actually go see Motionless before I'd see Offspring. I like them a lot.
Yeah, we'd probably peace out early off of the I Prevail or Atreyu and go over to Motionless and hang out there until his whole set ended and be at the back for Rob Zombie probably. And then we'd watch some songs there, and then we would, since we're old, we'd peace out again.
Yep.
And get ready for Saturday. And then Saturday starts off with, who you got?
Another Day Dawns.
Another Day Dawns.
They are really, really, really good. They're recently new to us. I don't know how long they've been out, but I really like their sound.
Yeah, I would put down as a must-see if you like to sing along to bands.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then who else you got there?
There's a lot here I've never heard of, to be honest. So I'm not sure about after that. All That Remains.
I'm really surprised at how early All That Remains is playing on this day.
That's like the Non-Point. They should be at the same spot that, like I was saying, Non-Point, either around 3 or 4 or later, even 5.
That isn't crazy, unless they've got to peace out early. I don't understand that.
Maybe it might be something they wanted, because they're usually never that early.
Are they the first band on that stage? Yep.
Yes.
They're
opening
that
up
stage.
Stay Lit stage at 1:05. It's crazy.
Yep. Real surprised at that. Like I said, that might be some of their doing. They have a gig someplace else they have to get to and have a long drive to go to or what. I don't know. And then I would go with 10 Years.
Yeah. Yeah, 10 Years. Hatebreed is over here. They took the place of In Flames. They couldn't make it over. I think they're a foreign band.
Yep, they are. I'd probably go over to see Hatebreed too and see Jamie Johnson's band. See that spectacular show. And then I would definitely be leaving early.
Yes.
Hatebreed. I'd see just a little bit of it, but I'd be leaving early to see Avatar.
Avatar is a must-see.
Yep. He is hilarious to watch live. And they usually are dressed to the nines in their stage presence. So, yeah, we would get over there to see them.
He's pretty funny dude, too. He's hilarious. So, yeah, that's a good show.
We've seen him in past come out and do some handstands in the crowd on top of people. I don't know if he'll be doing that in the age of COVID, but who knows?
No, I wouldn't think so.
And then after that, we would probably stay and watch all of that, and then we would see Beartooth.
Would we?
I don't think we would. Let's hear it. Who you got?
I think Beartooth would be the best one. Either that or Trivium.
Yep.
They're both kind of similar. Well, not similar, but same, equal to me.
I can sing more Beartooth songs. That's the reason they would be there.
I don't know. I think I'm equal.
And then
we'd probably sing Trivium more than Beartooth, so we'll probably go to Beartooth if we were there.
This one would be for my wife. We would see Body Count.
Body Count. Ice-T.
Yeah. I don't know how close we would be. Don't know how long we would be there, but we'd be over at least seeing them.
We wouldn't be there that long because I really don't. The music is not my thing, to be honest. I just like Ice-T.
So then after that, we would be over at Escape the Fate.
Yeah, Escape the Fate. Or you could just head on over and get as close as you can for Cedar.
Yeah.
Depends on how much you want to see Escape the Fate.
And we haven't penciled in a lunch on this day, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know when we would be eating lunch.
I think it'd be sometime after Avatar, because that's where Beartooth and Trivium. I wouldn't have to see either one of them if I'd be all right if I missed them.
So yeah, we would definitely be getting as early as we can over to Cedar because we are huge Cedar fans.
Yep.
Get over there and see them.
The whole Cedar set.
Yeah, be howling at the moon.
Oh.
Yeah. And then we would go to Bad Flower.
Wow, they got 8:30 spot.
Yeah.
They're in time. They're the same as Megadeth.
Yeah. I'm betting with that time frame that you'll be able to get wherever you want to see Bad Flower.
Because a lot of people are going to be over at Megadeth.
Yeah.
And then there's Lamb of God. Jelly Roll over there. But
yeah. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people say Lamb of God, Jelly Roll, and there's another band right there that they're having hard issues seeing which one they wanted to see. And I'm like, we'd be Bad Flower in it.
Yep, go straight to Bad Flower.
Yeah. And then we would finish it up with Five Finger Death Punch.
I don't know that we would leave early on that one.
We'd be there the whole night.
The whole show on that.
This would be the first night we would be fighting traffic as we're leaving.
Yep.
And then that heads us back to Sunday. We would sleep in on Sunday. Hate to say that.
Sunday.
But after 3 days of hard rocking, we'd have to sleep in a little bit and make it over for Aaron Jones.
This would be our first year where we're doing 4 days.
Yes.
We've never done 4. It's gradually went up 1, 2, 3, and now 4 days. Before long, we're going to have a week-long worth of bands.
But count us in. That's a vacation we'd like to see.
They're going to kill me.
But like I said, we'd be there in time to watch Aaron Jones.
Aaron Jones.
His friends call him Aaron.
I called him Aaron too before I knew.
But it's Aaron. Enjoy that CD. Just bought it 2 weeks ago. Nice CD. And then we would...
This is probably not a good day.
We would head to Pop Evil.
There's Star Set too if you wanted to go see them after Aaron.
Yeah.
That'd be the only one else I would be interested in after Aaron. They're all on the same stage. We'll be at Stay Lit stage.
Yeah.
Aaron, Star Set, then Pop Evil.
So yes, by that logic, we would be right there. Aaron, Star Set, and Pop Evil. Bam, bam, bam. Just knock them 3 out. We
right there.
Wouldn't even move that day.
Then you could probably go eat lunch after Pop Evil. I don't see anybody else unless you would see Under Oath, Philip, Anselmo.
Yep, that looks like a lunch period for us right there. And then we'd see Phil, because he's going to do some Pantera, I'm guessing.
Yeah, he's performing a vulgar display of Pantera.
So we'd get there to see that.
Oh, somebody else was doing... Oh, we'll get to that here in a minute.
And then we would head over to Drowning Pool after Phil. We'd be not singing Let the Bodies Hit the Floor, though. Because we'd be piecing out early on that, because I know they're going to close with that, and that'd be a crowd favorite.
Yeah.
But we would be getting out of there early to head over to see one of the bands that I want to see on this festival more than any.
The Who.
The Who. I want to see them live. Now, they may be a very big disappointment, or they may just blow my mind.
He's putting them over Bush and Mastodon and Ice Nine Kills.
But I want to see The Who.
They remind me, like we was talking about with Avatar, they look like they would be very entertaining in a different way.
Yep.
And Fever.
Yeah. Maybe catch Jacoby coming over singing with them. It's a possibility.
Yeah. He'd have to hurry it up back over there to his stage.
It would be a first song.
If it was first song when they come on at 7:15, because Papa's coming on at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
On the Stay Lit stage.
He'd get in that little golf cart and go.
Yeah, it's possible. It is definitely possible.
And we'd probably sit there and watch all of The Who, and then we'd make it over to Papa Roach.
Watch all Papa Roach. Yeah.
and then we would watch all Shinedown.
Papa Roach is playing the whole Infest album in its entirety.
So that would be our day at Blue Ridge, our weekend, our 4-day stay at the Blue Ridge Music Festival if we was going.
We ain't done. You didn't say Shinedown.
I did say Shinedown. You wasn't paying attention.
I must have been concentrating on the Papa Roach.
We would definitely finish the
I didn't hear
the
Shinedown.
day with Shinedown and Britt and the boys, and we would not be leaving early because
No.
she would kill me.
We would have to stay for the whole thing. Two nights we stay for the whole thing. 2 nights we get to leave early.
Yeah. So once again, I'm Kenny.
I'm Tony.
We want you to like, share, and subscribe if you like this kind of content. We try to bring you more of it, and we're going to be doing a live videos at 7 o'clock as much as we can on Sundays, guys. Come join us on Sundays and chat with us, talk music.